Hello, awesome grade 9 students! Today, we will have another lesson, and it's all about direct and indirect speech. So, what is direct speech? Also known as decoded speech. It is saying exactly of what the person has said. And what does it use as? It uses quotation marks. The verb tenses do not change since we just copy what the person have said. Let's have some examples. I am 17 years old, and it will be, she said, I am 17 years old, or I am 17 years old, she said. Another example. Can you give me some food? Can you give me some food? He said, or it will be, he said, can you give me some food? Another example. Get out. It will be, Mrs. Santos said, get out. Or, get out, Mrs. Santos said. So, let's now proceed to the next topic, and it is the indirect speech. So, what is an indirect speech? Indirect speech is also known as the reported speech, and it doesn't use quotation marks. What the person said doesn't need to be word for word, and the verb tenses change. Let's have some example. I am hungry, and it will be, she said that she was hungry. Another, I am going to the bank, and it will be, Mary said that she was going to the bank. Another example, my teacher told me to study harder. Her teacher had told her to study harder. Okay, now we will have some exercise. Correct the wrong sentences. Okay. She said that she was watching TV. She said that she was watching TV. Can you guess what the answer is? She said that she was watching TV. Take note, the indirect speech doesn't use as quotation marks. His father told him that he had to take good care of his sisters. His father told him that he had to take good care of his sisters. Can you guess what the answer is? Yes, his father told him that he had to take good care of his sisters. The doctor told him that he needs to rest. The doctor told him that he needs to rest. Yes, the doctor told him that he needs to rest. The indirect speech doesn't use as quotation marks. Now that you have learned about the difference between the direct and indirect speech, let's now proceed to our next lesson. Changing direct speech to indirect speech. Let's take the first example. My father is a businessman, he said. So it will be, he said his father was a businessman. Take note. The indirect speech doesn't use as quotation marks, and the verb, yes, it changes. The form of the verb changes. So it will be, he said that his father is a businessman, or he said that his father was a businessman. Bob said, I live in Magsaysay Street. So it will be, Bob said she lives in Magsaysay Street. So that's the end of our lesson. Thank you for listening.